Okay, it's bloody cold this morning. Wouldn't normally be out this early this time of year, but come across a nice little spot that I want to try and finish off before someone else finds. So I'll just give you a bit of a look at it. Hole from hell. So much shit in it. Big rocks, metal. It's bloody massive. Nowhere near the bottom yet. Let's see how it goes. You want to say, Chris, while you're in the hole? Fuck. That's got to be a metre and a half. Yeah?
You're beating down a metre.
Having fun yet, big fella?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Hey?
I love it.
Smile for the camera.
It's not hanging out.
Digging your own grave's one thing, but this is fucking ridiculous, mate.
This is ridiculous.
Hey?
This is ridiculous.
Give us a bit of access in and out, because we got to a point where we struggled to get in and out of the hole. You see, it's pretty hard packed. So we're getting down 400 or 500 mil off the bottom in that fire section in the back. So we could be within 100 mil. So that's where we start to see some bigger gold. How tall are you, Chris?
6'4".
And you're well and truly in the hole.
That's 2.5 metres.
Hey?
Someone's going to do it.
That's it. How far do we get to China?
Hey?
How far till we hit China?
Oh, at least 2 days.
2 days? Yeah. 4 buckets ready to run out of the hole. Now that ladder is 2.4 long. By the time we get to the bottom, it'll be just about below the rim. Well, we finally made it to the bottom. That ladder's 2.4. It's all swirled around. Looks like a bloody agitator in the bottom of the washing machine.
Beautiful.
Look at the gold just sitting up in the V matting. That's after 2 20-litre buckets of clay angle. It's just crazy. I'm not game to run it for too many buckets before cleaning it out.
Today.
Yep.
Adding yesterday's.
Yesterday's effort. Out of the same hole.
Kept a couple of little pieces.
Tell that hasn't been worked for a while because the gold's all red.
There was fucking heaps of metal in there too.
There was?
Yeah, iron everywhere.
Did you get every speck out of it?
Yeah, it's dry.
It's dry.
Go and have a look at it.
Are you going to get that nugget in the bottom? Okay. Nice little piece just there. And here's my pathetic little effort. There is a lot of fine gold up in the back there. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Busted Knuckles Prospecting. In today's video, we've come back and we are going to continue processing these boil holes because the boys in a previous video got ½ ounce of gold from this boil hole just over the back here, and we are targeting all the boil holes in and around the main one that they pulled ½ ounce of gold from. So we've got the river sluice set up. I'll give you a look at that and then we'll get into it, eh? So we're just running the VDR sluice mat in Aussie Gold Dog's river sluice. Now I haven't got it set up 100% correctly. As you can tell, we got pretty good water flow at the moment, and that's the best I can do with the situation. Now, this is the borehole we are going to be working. Now, I did get a few specks of gold out of this in the rocker box, but a lot of this was just overburden, and I want to punch down to the very bottom. Hopefully it's not 3 meters deep like this borehole just here. Adam and I have teamed up and we're both working it. Adam's loading the gold pans. I'm taking the gold pans from here, running them through the classifier into the flare of the sluice. We're starting to get some half decent gold. Starting to hit some hard pack and some nice clayish material. We've done one clean out and we didn't get very much out of that first clean out. Nothing worth showing, but we do have some nice big rocks in there that are going to be removed. There's the setup over there.
That's way better, that shit.
Yeah, bloody oath. So we got all this blue clay down here. I just took a pan out from there and I got some really nice specks of gold. Adam's just doing his first test pan out of this blue clayish material. And this is what he gets. There we go. We got one nice little picker there and we got a nice little flake wherever it is. Just there, little speck. We're just using the pans now. We can't get the sluice set up properly. The water flow is just too much and we're worried it's just blowing gold out. So we've resorted to the gold pans and we are doing a lot better than we were with the overburden in the sluice. Tons of black sand in it, eh?
Oh, it's unreal.
Speck up the back there. Couple of little pieces. One and two. So yeah, we will continue on and we'll show you how much gold we get out of this borehole at the very end of this video. If you are not a subscriber and you like what you see so far, why not go down and consider hitting that little red subscribe button? It would really help the channel grow a little bit. I'll just run the monster over it. whipped out the rocker box because the sluice water flow was just too much and we were wasting too much time trying to get it all set up in the creek. So we've resorted back to the old school version and we've got the rocker box. We have done quite a few pans off camera and we have got some really nice gold. Stay through all the way to the end and I'll show you all that gold on the scales once we're back at home. And for everybody from my last video wanting to know about my rocker box, how I made it, and can I do a video on how I made it, I will do a video on that in the future when I decide to make another rocker box. And it does make very short work of these boil holes. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a down to bedrock. Let's turn around. And we're just bait pumping this absolutely clean. That's the material so far. Just bait pump the bottom of that bore hole. We're just doing a test pan, see what the bottom of the hole yields. And then I'll probably take all my concentrates home out of the rocker box and we'll process those through the VDR cleanup sluice. Now, we didn't get much off the bottom of that at all. Now it's the end of the day, we're just packing up. Gonna throw all the concentrates into our bucket and process them at home. See what sort of gold we got, if we got any. Now currently the next day, we got the VDR sluice, called the VDR cleanup sluice, set up, and that is all the material. It's basically half a 10-litre bucket full of thick black sand and all my heavies from the rocker box. Probably increase the flow a smidge. I really need to get a recirculating system set up so I don't have to water the lawn as often. I'm just going to grab my snuffer bottle. It looks like a piece of gold attached to that bit of rock there, so throw that in a snuffer. Alright, let's continue on processing all this material. It's going to take a little while. The reason why I've got the rock in here is basically to create a bit of a back eddy, a bit of a dam up here, and that way it sort of disperses a nice even flow as best as possible. But still got a few more modifications to do on this sluice. I've just cleaned up all that material, processed it all down, cleaned the VDR sluice out, and that's what we got left. Now we will run it through the Aussie Gold Dog cleanup sluice with the pocket matting. This stuff is absolutely awesome for cleanups, getting all that fine gold separated from your black sands. So we'll start processing some of this. I should classify it, but not really worried about that. Increase the water flow a smidge. I'm just going to pick these larger rocks out. Maybe increase the angle a little bit. A few little specks already starting to show up. All these larger rocks, I'm just sort of knocking them down as they get stuck. Not too fussed about those. But we're getting the specks of gold. There, there, there. All up the back here.